Hey, 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 it's Monday night, guys.
It is. What does that mean?
Hashtag
It's
TFR.
hashtag TFR Motivation Monday.
This is our team
day
call,
one
guys.
of fiscal year 2020 for LifeVantage, which is going to be our biggest year ever.
We are so excited. Seriously, we closed out the year amazingly strong. So many of you worked, and we were up with you guys late last night. It was awesome, awesome, awesome. But again, thanks so much for hopping on here live with us if you're here live. If you're not able to be here Monday night, 5 p.m. Pacific time, we totally get it. There's a lot of other stuff going on too, but we've got you covered. You can catch the recordings on the Team Freedom Reigns YouTube channel or Freedom Reigns SoundCloud. Go and subscribe to both of those channels, because then you'll get notifications as we upload the new content, new trainings, new information that you're gonna want to have. All right, guys, so like we said, we just closed out another month, and we love to celebrate with you guys. So every single week on Saturdays, we've got Sensational Saturdays. Some of you have been just totally participating, and it's been so much fun seeing your progress, your small wins, your big wins every single week. So Saturdays, join us in celebrating your Sensational Saturday. Yes, Sensational Saturday. And then as you can see on here, we've also made the post to Team Freedom Reigns Facebook for the June Enroller Leaderboard and the June Rank Advancement. So please, please, please go on to the Team Facebook page and celebrate with each one of these distributors. They've been working really, really hard, and they deserve for us to give them all the kudos we possibly can. Okay, so this is what I'm super excited about.
Yeah, this is a first.
Yeah, they just announced this on a live Facebook and the official LifeVantage distributor page. So if you didn't see the video, I did share it into the Team Freedom Reigns Facebook page, where you can check out where Elite Academy is going to collide with an incentive trip this next February and nowhere else than Cancun,
Mexico.
Pretty awesome. At the Moon Palace, guys. So this is going to be an all-inclusive trip. It's family-friendly. You can bring your kids. And guess what? You can earn it. So it does cost $950 per person to go on this trip. You will have to get your flights as well. And if you pre-register by the end of this month, there's actually payment plans that they have set up that you can participate in just as long as you have it paid off by the end of October. You can do that. So you're going to be able to earn points and cash towards the trip, ranging anywhere from $250 to $2,500 to pay for your trip. So if you help 5 members from your team qualify at the first tier level, you can actually bring 2 kids for free as well. So how about a free family vacation?
Seriously.
I love that. And so the influencer program that we just got done with, a lot of the same qualification points are going to roll over into this incentive trip Elite Academy qualification. So it started today. I don't know the ending period yet because they just posted it. So we'll be updating this slide too and make sure you guys all know. I know, right? Posted it. So first of all, you can get points for enrolling 2 distributors and 3 customers each month. That's that influencer influence, right? And then for every new enrolled distributor and customer from during the qualification period, you're also going to get points for that. Your personal rank advancements and maintaining your rank advancements, there's going to be points, as well as helping anybody that you've personally enrolled rank advance and them maintaining their ranks. So I'm excited about this. This is going to be a lot of fun, but you have to know that the rooms are limited, so you need to go and you need to pre-register. So just go to upcoming events on the LifeVantage.com website under company and get pre-registered for that as well. But first, if you're not pre-registered for Elite Academy in Kansas, that needs to be your #1 top priority.
Seriously.
It's only 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
We'll be there in 2 weeks.
Who's our speakers?
Well, Brian Tracy.
He's pretty awesome.
And then Erin Brockovich.
She's cool.
And then we've got Jason Hewlett.
Yes. I don't have a picture of him on there.
No, we
he
need
does
to put
the
it on there.
funkiest faces, guys. You're going to love this dude. Seriously, what he can do with his face is amazing. Pre-registration right now is $169. If you have enrolled someone that's a gold or a platinum pack distributor, please make sure that you help them get pre-registered using their free ticket. If they don't pre-register, they just show up thinking they're going to be able to use the free ticket. That's not the way that it works. So please make sure that you help them get pre-registered. And now here we are. We are finally to the week 4. And this has been the one I've been like so looking forward to. So we've been doing the 4-part series to building your LifeVantage business. So we've already done inviting, presenting, and following up. You can catch the recordings of all of those, whether it's on the YouTube channel, SoundCloud, or on the Team Freedom Reigns Facebook page. But today is week 4, and we are going to be hearing from a phenomenal leader out of Louisiana, sharing her experience with resolving concerns and asking for the close. So we've got Tim and Tori listed here, but Tim, poor guy, he ended up with a stomach bug, and so he's not able to be on with us. So we love you. We're praying for a quick recovery.
Thank you.
But we are so excited for Tori to be here. You know, she is one of my favorite ladies. Literally, she is class act lady. I love this woman with all of my heart, and she has just got the biggest story with her and her husband and her family. You know, when it comes along to LifeVantage, but we've had just a blast getting to know them and spending time with them. Is there anything you'd like to add before we just let Tori take it away?
I just mirror everything that she just said. And when it comes to just a couple that expresses and exudes professionalism and network marketing and teamwork together and leadership, you've got them right here. And Tim, we are praying for you, the rapid recovery. We just love you guys. And one of the things about the topic is that if there is no close, there is no business.
Yes.
So, and these guys are masters of it, and can't wait to take notes and hear what Tori's going to bring today. But thank you guys so much for accepting the invitation to help with our team, and we want to reciprocate that back to you. Anything we could ever do for you guys, please consider us. But thank you so much.
Yes.
Oh, y'all are the best. Thank you so much for even asking Tim and I. I really am so honored, so blessed. And you're right. I mean, we just have this connection. I know when we see each other, I run up to you and I hug you, and I think you guys are the best. I really look up to you. You're mentors of Tim and I, and you inspire so many people. So thank you for what you guys do. Thank you. And Tim is so sad he can't be here with us, and we had everything all prepared and planned, and I was actually sick yesterday, and he caught it today. So he actually, I told you that he went from the bed to the couch to the recliner. So I'm here speaking for both of us, and very honored. So I put a little PowerPoint together, and I would like to share with you, because I want to go over our story. Our story is really a good one. And I'm going to speak from my heart. You're right. That's one thing I do, is speak from my heart. But this is my beautiful family that I'm very proud of. Tim and I actually just celebrated 31 years together, our wedding anniversary. We met back in 1982. True story. I took a class in high school because I live in Louisiana. Here in Louisiana, it's all about oil field. And there was an extracurricular activity class called Petroleum Tech. It's where you learn all about the oil rigs, all about oil field. What girl wants to do that? A girl who wants to meet the boys. So some girlfriends and I took the class seriously. We loved the teacher. Walked in, there were 4 of us, and he looked at us and he went, "Only you. Have a seat." I sat down. Tim sat right behind me. Well, we grew a friendship, and here we are today, married 31 years. And these are our beautiful girls, Jenna, who's about to be 25, and Lauren, who is 27. Our story with LifeVantage started 8.5 years ago. And I'm going to be honest with you, I was on my knees praying for something to come into our life, because life had happened to us. Life hit us really hard. Financially, medical bills were piling up, and I looked at Tim one day, and we were about to lose the home. I said, I have no hope. And it was affecting our marriage. Our marriage was being torn apart because of that financial strain. So a wonderful person, Sonny Belanger, which a lot of you know him, introduced this to us back October of 2010. I kept an open mind, because remember, I was praying, I was on my knees. I went to a meeting, I looked at Tim, and I said, if you eat and breathe, you have oxidative stress, I want that product now. What if we can make an extra $300 a month? Seriously, that's all we needed to keep our home, guys, $300. So we enrolled October of 2010. Within 16 months, I'm telling you, all we did was follow the system. We invited people, we used a tool, and we used validation, and of course, we resolved their concerns and we closed. 60 months later, we left 4 jobs. I was teaching, I was tutoring kids. Tim was a registered nurse and a personal trainer. And here we are today, Elite Pro 7s, knocking on the door of Elite Pro 8. We're so excited. But our story is amazing. It really is. How many people do you guys know that are on their knees praying for something right now? Whether it's products or whether it's products and business, right? So I want to introduce you to Mr. Leo. I have to share this story. So Tim and I went to dinner at a seafood restaurant here, and we met Mr. Leo. He's been in network marketing for 65 years.
Wow.
He overheard a conversation we were having, and we sat down with him and we asked him, okay, Mr. Leo, with all this experience, can you please tell us what is the key to network marketing? Of course, he said duplication. Duplication is key. But guess what he said? You have to have the right mindset. So I wanted to start with this, and it's going to lead into what I want to share. But your right mindset is everything. You wake up every single day, and what you tell yourself, I promise you, is key. If you wake up and you tell yourself it's going to be a bad day, guess what? It will. You wake up and say, what am I going to do today by sharing this amazing gift with people? What's coming my way? It's going to be fabulous. Trust me, it's going to be a fabulous day. So he introduced Tim and I to the coffee shop interview. I don't know if you've ever seen this, guys, but I love this. And I will get you more information if you need it. But these are the 6 things that if you work on every day, that resolving concern and that close, I promise you, will happen. Number 1, you are not the center of the universe. Other people are. And it's so true in this business. It's taught me to listen. All I ever wanted to do was talk and finish your sentence. But the key is listen. Listen to people and their needs. Pay attention to other people's lives is the secret to success. No matter who you talk to, I promise you, you're going to feel and hear their pain if you just stop and you pay attention. Sonny listened to us. I'm telling you, if Sonny would not have introduced this to us, we would have lost our home, and I promise you, our marriage. So he paid attention to what we needed. Number 3, in conversation, it is far better to be interested than interesting. Don't be the one that's there just blabbering and talking about this, talking about that. Let them talk. Ask them questions. When I'm sitting with people face-to-face or doing a validation on a call or a Zoom, I promise you I'm constantly asking that person questions, because what am I doing? I'm resolving their concerns while I do that. Number 4, consciously move the emphasis from what's in it for you to what's in it for them. Because guess what? I learned this 8.5 years ago. This is not about us. This is all about them. What can we do for them? Number 5, the more you contribute to lives of others, the more will be given to you. That's the golden rule. I mean, this is something we learned as children, and it's so true. Just contribute to other people's lives. And number 6 to me is so important. In every meaningful interaction that you do with a prospect, resolve that that other person will leave feeling better about themselves than when they arrive. And I'm telling you, I do lots of validations, and I make people feel so special. This one gentleman, his name is Mr. Howard, he walked in and I was doing the validation. He walked in with his arms folded. He said, I am not interested. I don't want your product. I don't want your business. I'm here just because he asked me to be here, and you got 5 minutes. I sat down with him and I asked him question after question after question, and I watched his body language. I made him feel special. I shared the video with him. I shared about the products, but everything was geared towards him. How can this help him? At the end of it, he put his arms down. Next thing you know, he was leaning in. Next thing you know, he put his arms down. He was real relaxed. I actually took my computer. Now listen to this close. This is my favorite close. I turned the computer towards him and I went, Mr. Howard, let's get you started. He looked at me, he goes, do you take Visa? I said, absolutely, we take Visa. I thought he just wanted products. I said, Mr. Howard, what products are we going to get you started on today? He goes, oh no, I want the Platinum Pack. Signed him up on the Platinum Pack. So guys, the coffee shop interview, do this, follow it, and I promise you it's going to work. But you're resolving concerns. Use, feel, felt, found. Do y'all use this every day, Marcy and Donnie? Every day. Yes. Feel, felt, found. Listen, I was the one, Tim and I were about to lose our home. You think we had the money to enroll? No. Sonny used the feel, felt, found. I understand the way you feel. I felt the same way. But what I found is if I did this, then it would work for me. And guys, use it. It works. I have no money. I understand the way you feel. I felt the same way. But what I found is if I didn't take advantage of this opportunity, I was never going to have financial freedom. Let me show you how I can help you have financial freedom. Or I have no time. I didn't have no time. I was raising a 16 and an 18-year-old, 2 girls at that. Did y'all hear me? 2 girls. 16 and 18, working 2 jobs. Tim was working 2 jobs. Marriage was falling apart. You think we had time? So no, I use this. I understand the way you feel. I felt the same way. I didn't have any time. I was working 2 jobs, raising 2 children. But I knew if I didn't take advantage of this opportunity, I was never going to get my time back. And now I have it. Let me show you what freedom feels like. I don't know enough people. The first thing I do is I tell people, grab that phone. I understand the way you feel, but grab your phone. How many contacts do you have in your phone? And I've never met someone that had less than 200. I understand the way you feel, but let me show you what I found. I had over 200 people in my phone. That's prospects. That right there, that's people you know, people we can share this gift with you. I'm not a salesperson. Great. I wasn't a salesperson. I was a school teacher. So these are resolving concerns that you're going to listen to every single day. How many times have you heard, is this a pyramid? I hear it all the time. All the time. I understand the way you feel, felt the same way. But a pyramid, I worked for a pyramid. I had the principal, vice principal, the secretary, the teacher, the janitor. I was never going to make what the principal made. So last one, I can't do this. I never dreamed that I, Tori Hill, could do this. I was so lacking confidence, self-confidence. And this is a big one for me when I resolve concerns with people. They are like, Tori, I can't do what you do. And I'm like, I wasn't always this person. I am a new person today because of LifeVantage. I was the one that said, I'll never, ever get up in front of a room. I'll never do a Zoom. I'll never do training. You're never going to see me present. But guys, I'm telling you now, I am the person I am because of LifeVantage. So these are resolves and concerns that we're going to find every single day. And I put this down here. If I would you? I use Feel Felt Found daily, and I also use if I would you? And it's so simple. Marcy, if I would send you an 8-minute video, would you be able to take a look at it today? How easy is that?
Super easy.
Super easy. And when people come back and say, well, what is it? Listen, watch this video. It's going to answer all your questions. Don't you trust me? And I send the video and it works like a charm. So I love resolve concerns. And get to the point where I am, where Marcy and Don Dior and Tim get bulletproof. I am so bulletproof right now that anybody that comes up with a resolving concern, I got it. Because I believe 100% in our products, I believe 100% in our company, and I believe 100% in myself. So work on that and get to that point. So let's talk about the close. It is so important. I got to tell you about a car story. I'm all about stories. Remember, I was a first and second grade teacher. I tell stories all day. Jenna, my daughter, and I needed a new car. Now, we were going to the Toyota dealership not to buy a car that day. We were just going to look. We drove up. This young guy comes up to me. He says, "Hi, ladies, can I help you?" First thing I said is, "No, thank you. I'm just looking. I'm not buying today." He said, "Okay, I'll tell you what. I'm going to go sit over there on that rocker. If you have a question, just raise your hand. I'll run back over and answer it for you." I said, "Sounds good." He said, "But over here, we have some sales. We have this, we have that." He pointed out a few things to us. And we said, "Okay, thank you." I went look. Jenna figured out she wanted a certain car, and I saw a really good deal on a hybrid because I'm always on the road. I'm like, that's a good deal. So I waved my hand. He came back over. Now listen to his close. He said, "Okay, ladies, what keys am I going to get to your brand new car that you're going to drive off this lot in today?" I went, wow. I said, "I can't believe," and I looked straight at him. I said, "The business that I am in, that is the best close I've ever heard." And do you know it worked? It got in our heads that he was going to get a key to our brand new car, and we both drove off the lot with a brand new car that day. How awesome was that close? Amazing. But these are some that I use, and you got to remember, if you don't close the deal, shame on you because you're not finishing what you started. One of them, so easy. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1, I just want products, or 10, I want products in business. Give me a fair number. How easy is that? I love it. And I didn't say on a scale of 1 to 10, 1, I'm not interested, or 10, I'm interested in business, because I'm putting it in their head. They're going to get product, or they're going to get product and business. So I love that one. And everybody comes back with a number, and I can pretty much figure out with that number what they need. So if they come back, I'm a 2, great. What product are we going to get you started on today? Close it. Or if they come back with an 8, I close it with, what will it take to get you to a 10? It could be helping them figure out finances. It could help them, I need to talk to my spouse. Great. When can we talk to your spouse together? Close it constantly. The last one is the one that I use all the time. I use it on Mr. Howard. I use it probably on a daily basis. Next step, let's get you started. So make sure you are following the coffee shop interview that I told you about. Make this all about them. Resolve their concerns and make sure you're closing it. So Marcy and Nandi, I hope this helped, and I just love you guys. Thank you so much. I have a smile on my face just doing this journey, this life with you guys. It's just such a joy. I can't wait to see everybody in Kansas City.
Oh my goodness. Tori, amazing, amazing.
Y'all.
Oh, the simplicity of what you've got going on here was absolutely perfect. Number one, be a good person, make people feel good about themselves, right? By listening to what they have to say and asking about them,
Yes.
what they need. And then the close, how simple is this? On a scale of 1 to 10, or next step, let's get you started. I think it just goes back to people and exactly what you said, in being bulletproof and in knowing, you know, the confidence of our products. There's none like them anywhere, right? We're with a company that cannot be matched anywhere. And so it comes down to that third one, your belief in yourself.
That's right.
Right. And so
Right.
that's why it's so important to be doing personal growth every single day too. So I have a last question for you, if you.
Sure.
So if there was someone that was on the fence about attending Elite Academy in Kansas City, what would you say to them?
To me, at the very beginning, 8.5 years ago, and especially for Tim also, it was non-negotiable for us, but not at the beginning. And here's what happened to us. Sonny and Chad, I trusted them. Fred, Brandon, Lynette, they all said, you know, you really need to come. I know you need this financially. And I was so mad. I had lesson plans to do. I had tests to grade. We didn't have the money. We had to put it on a credit card, but I trusted them. And we went. It was convention, January of 2011. Changed our life. Okay, we get there, we're Pro 1. I walk in, I told Tim, we're sitting in the back. I was mad. I even brought my test with me so that I could grade my test, okay? I was so mad. We sit down, and I listen to corporate. I listen to person and after person, their stories, until one person got on stage. I'm sorry about my dogs, if you could hear them. One person got on stage, and she changed my life. And I'm telling you, she wasn't speaking to y'all or 5,000 people in there. She was speaking to me, okay? I was the only one in that room. And she told her story. Her story was my story, Tim's story. And she said, work hard. Share this with everybody you know. Because if you don't, you're never going to know what it feels like to never worry about money again. I'm telling you, the hair on my body stood up. I started crying baby tears. It was so bad. I ran out. I went to the bathroom. I wiped my face. I walk out. I run straight into this guy, big, huge guy. He pulls me back. He looks at me and he said, "Are you okay?" I said, "No, something just happened in there. Oh my gosh." And I told him the story. He looked at me and he said, "If you want what she has, you have to do what she did to get it." Do you know it was Fred Graves? Do you know he was Pro 3?
Oh, wow.
Pro 3, and now he is Pro 9. And he is right. I had to do what she did to get it. But if I would have never went to that very first event, my life would not be where it is today, Tim, either. And I'm going to tell you, that was January 2011. By July, we hit Pro 5 because we were all in, all in. So just think if we would have never went to that event. So for me, I've got a stack. And Dondi, I saw you do this on stage one time. I'm pretty sure it was you. I don't remember. You showed all your badges. Was it you or Rich Hardesty?
Rich Hardesty.
It was Rich Hardesty. I saw that. I have a bag full of all our badges, and to me, it's non-negotiable because it's personal growth, it's belief in ourselves, belief in our products, and belief in our company. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
I love it. And for me, it's recharging too.
Yes.
The recharge. Absolutely.
Yes. And plus, we get to see our family, get to see our LifeVantage family. It's our culture.
Yes.
I mean, you have to be around this culture. It's amazing.
Yes.
So thank you guys for having me. I really appreciate y'all.
Oh, we appreciate you. Thank you so much, Tori. You're amazing. And give Tim a hug for us,
I
please.
will.
And let him know that, hey, this just means that he'll get to do a solo somewhere down the line.
Sounds good. Sounds great. Sounds great.
So, okay, Team Freedom Reigns, this is the deal. Tomorrow night, live opportunity overview. You have almost 24 hours to be able to get on the phone, get on Facebook and Messenger, and be inviting to the live opportunity overview. The more you invite, the more people you'll get in front of the information. The more people you get in front of the information, the more people you can connect to your team. The more people you connect to your team, the more we will be able to help you with resolving concerns and asking for that close, right? So tomorrow night, live opportunity overview, 5 p.m. Pacific time. All the information will be out on Facebook as well as in your email. So we look forward to helping you out with all of your guests tomorrow night. So anything else you want to add before we close this out?
Just thank you so much, Tori, for taking time out of your busy schedule. Thank you so much for you and Tim, and we pray fast recovery. Tim, we can't wait to see you guys. We can't wait to give you a hug in Kansas City is what I'm trying to say.
I love it. I'll see you guys
up on Axio.
Yes, thanks.
Thank you. God bless.
Love you too. God bless everybody. Bye.